great individuals. Welcome, salutations to you. Welcome and gratitudes to you. Welcome and congratulations to you. Appreciations and welcome. Let's together pray to the Divine to be with us, empowering us to do the due of studying our Shastras and not stopping there. More importantly, doing the sadhanas and keep on doing till the siddhi is achieved. Remember the 13 Vyaktitvas, Loka Sevaka, Dharmasthavaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Shanta, Sanskrita Bhasha, Pravinata. 6 sources of blessing Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa Santavangmaya Rupi Shastras. Send a sankalpa and prayer that relentlessly we listen them, study them. Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara, Swaguru, Acharyas, Rishi, Muni. Send the sankalpa and prayers that will be in full tune with them with total Shraddha to abide by the instructions given by them as sadhana. Devatagana, remember them, extend the prayer and the prarthana, sankalpa, that we will be conscious to utilize all the faculties that are given to us for the only one purpose, the divine achievement. Remember the Jagannatha, send a sankalpa and prayer that when she blesses us with Sattva we use it for only Tattva Chintana, not for any Rajogunatmaka, Tamogunatmaka Upalabdhi. We will not involve in such type of the karmas. Remember Ishvara, send a sankalpa and prayer of Sharanagati and that may he remove all the obstacles in realizing the self. You and I, with our efforts, cannot achieve, takes lot of time. In between, so many obstacles will come to neutralize whatever sadhanas we do. So, Ishvara Kripa is necessary. So, we do a sankalpa and prayer. Right now, only our Jivatva is surrendered to Ishwaratva. May he ensure that the Jiva does what he wants and Jiva gets what he wants or needs. That is Aikyam with Bhagavan. The Brahma Tattva, remember, send a sankalpa, extend prayer that very soon, very soon, absolutely very soon, the time should come in our life, maybe in this very moment onwards, that other than Brahma Tattva Abhyasa, nothing else we are doing. Thus, remembering all the Vyaktitvas. Friends, now take these 2 hours as sadhana. Bring your full attention. Forget the whole world. Listen and try to understand. As we just now saw and done, do the sankalpa of doing these sadhanas, reaching the set goals as told to us by the rishis in the shastras which we are going to study. If Vasishtha says to us, to reach to a stage, let us do sankalpa prarthana that we shall reach that stage. When he says that to reach to that stage, these are the sadhanas to be done. Let us willingly, joyfully do them. That sankalpa let us do. This is a golden time for us. May we not waste it. It's a most beautiful occasion, opportunity with so many freedoms, resources, guidances. Take charge of whole life. Make use of all these things. Let us understand the purpose of life, understand the means to achieve it, work towards it, and make our own kalyana, which is in our own hands. Most beautiful Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, Panchama Sarga of the second, Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam, POURUSHA SAMSTHAPANAM. Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Vaashishtha ji is trying to do the Samyak Sthapana about the necessity and compulsion of doing Purushartha in the hearts of students of this text. Having established in this conviction of need of doing Purushartha, we can achieve ultimate in the outer world, we can achieve the Parakashta even in the spiritual world. Let us see in today's shlokas what he has to offer to us. With our humbleness, devotion, we will listen to him. Along with him, we do contemplation and we catch the point and get do the commitments in our own life, fulfill them. Start with our earlier prayers like every day. Om, 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 Om Sahanavavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhetamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्वसच्छास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ओम आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाविरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै श्रीवाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिधीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आवेश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिगलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध मोक्षसिद्धि श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभूति तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शन प्राप्ति अनुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्ति सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां भक्ति ज्ञान योग वेदांतादि प्रक्रियाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्तशिष्यसाधकसेवकोपासक श्रोतॄणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्यक्षेमस्थैर्यधैर्यवीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन साधना सेवा उपासना यज्ञादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरे स्थित समस्तशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थञ्च अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नमध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्रीयोगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं सनातनधर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्वकल्याणार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षये नमः। श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मादानन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ द्वितीय मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणं पंचम सर्गः पौरुषस्थापनं नाम श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच। Friends, yesterday these shlokas are worthy of really reminding, at least by chanting them and seeing the main meaning. One thing was nagantavyam anudyogaihi samyam purushagardhabhaihi. Don't be a donkey of non-performer of the purushartha. Udyogastu, one must do the udyoga only till that time. What is that time? Till we are alive. बस मरते दम तक काम करें, काम करना बंद कर दी तो let us not deserve to be alive. Udyoga tu how this udyoga has to be yatha shastram. For what? Loka dvitaya siddhaye. How important, see? इस लोक परलोक सिद्धि के लिए यथाशास्त्र पुरुष प्रयत्न we have to do. All shastras talk this. Even moksha shastras, Taittiriya Visa, Mundaka Visa. First, through the Apara Vidya, the Uttama Loka Urdhaloka Prapti is taught to us. Like in Mundaka, when you do the yajna properly, offering the ahutis correctly, then you get that Swarga and all. The Devatas themselves take you by becoming Surya Rashmi. That was said. Then thereafter, with the same Purushartha Prayatna, you can reach to the Akshara Parabrahma also. So, Loka Dvitaya Siddhaye Purushartha Prayatna, according to Shastra, we have to make it compulsory deeply in our heart. That indicates how important it is to listen, study Shastras. More important is to do Manana Chintana and cull out of it, draw out of it their essence of what to achieve, how to do. That will be told by the Guru today itself in the subsequent shlokas. Then, what was the next powerful shloka? Samsara kuharad asmat nirvigantarvyam swayam balat. By using all the force, we have to come out of the samsara kuhara. Like, the examples what we can give. Fire accident happened or earthquake happened or we have slipped into some deep thing like a well, borewell. How much we put our bala effort to come out of that. That is the physical effort to save the physical body out of the physical dangers. In the same way, within ourselves also, we are in the samsara kuhara. Samsara is outer thing. Nirantara parishrama and nirantara dukkha. Karana for that is what? Our own kamana sankalpas. Karana for that is called what? Our own avidya, ajnanam. And therefore, right from the ajnana up to samsara, to this is called as kuhara. Coming out of that, we have to do balat prayatnam. देखो our mind intellect. If it is pure enough, sharp enough, what more important thing than this for us to grasp and abide by that only all the time while performing our outer duties diligently. Second, third one was pratyaham pratyaveksheta. Paurusham yatnam ashritya harineva Haripanjarat example. Like the lion tiger come out of wherever they are caught with full power, so too we have to win the Purusha Prayatna from the samsara kvara with our own bala upayoga come out. We have to come out. Next was Pratyaham Pratyaveksheta Deham Nashwaram Atmanah. है ना बिकॉज द देह तादात्म्य see देखो we are jiva, we have to have the abode to stay, we are given the place, the body, while staying in it that only dharma moksha purushartha we have to do, but staying in this body has the ability to pull us to identify with the body, thereafter make us run for the artha kama. So to avoid artha kama, vani sattva slavery, to only do dharma, and much before we leave the body pursue maximum the moksha purushartha. This is taught to us कि देहम नश्वरम आत्मनः. नश्वर है इसलिए डोंट आइडेंटिफाई, डोंट रन फॉर अर्थ काम. नश्वर है therefore before it dies use it for sadhana in that way. Santajet pashubis tulyam. Only the pashus can afford to have dehastatmya and life lived at that level. Then shriyet satpurusha uchitam. And what we have to do, you just see and copy what satpurushas have done. The Satpurushas have used this human life through Shastra, Adhyana, Manana, Chintanadi, only in knowing the truth and getting liberated. Let us do that only. See the clarity in every of the thought. Maybe it's first time we are studying non-familiarity with the language of Vaashishtha, but otherwise, Vishaya is so spashta. And lucky we have spent sufficiently good 5 to 6 months so far. That fear, hesitation, inhibition, doubts which we had in the beginning, whether we are able to understand, study or understand the Shastra, slowly they are going away. We are tuning right time way. It took time for us. Now, when we are studying, we are clear what Vasishtha ji is guiding in what this Shastra is about. To begin with, Vasishtha ji is teaching to us about Purushartha Mahima, Purushartha Avashyakata. As we proceed, all the Jnana Khanda he will teach us, will be able to grasp with same attention, single pointedness when we listen. Continue, he said, Kinchit Kantannapanadi Kalilam Komalam Gruhe Vrane Kita Iva Swadhya Vaya Karyam Namasmasat. Oh, this is a very powerful thing. है ना? Dehatadhatmya, because of Dehatadhatmya, the Kanta, Annapana, the Samsarga, and then the Bhoga through them. He says that type of intelligence is like the insects eating the pus on the wound. With that type of life, don't burn into ashes your human life. That is what? Na karyam bhasmasat vayaha. Vaya means time, lifespan. Bhasmasat na karyam, don't burn it into ashes, means don't make it unproductive. Isn't it? That's what we used to study in one of our early morning classes. The accountability of every moment. Every moment accounted and for the highest purpose. If we have got into that zone of life, that way of living, we are doing the best for ourselves. Whoever have come out of samsara, worse than us deva, and reached to the highest heights of the Jivan Mukti and then blessing others, all of them slowly, steadily, through step by step sadhana, came to this lonely of level of accounting every moment, accounting every thought, only for the ultimate achievement. May we do sankalpa and pray that that happens in our life, not very long, very soon. Right now only, by delay. Then he says, Shubhena Paurushena Shubhamasadhyate Phalam Ashubhena Shubham Nityam Daivam Nama न किंचन. तो ये देखो ये इतना बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट श्लोक है कि what do? We take the name of the God and say that, O Lord, bless me with all these riches, etc. All riches, prosperities come when we do Shubha Karma. Na? Without doing that, we believe in the Daivam. Na, very rare cases of totally surrender, which is tougher than even doing our day-to-day works. To them, and also they might have done lots of things in the past, seeing that Daiva may give us the Punya Phala with Shubha Phala without doing Shubha right now. But otherwise, let us not be in the daydream of imagining that the Shubha Phala will come to us by somebody's grace without ourselves doing the Shubha Karma. How powerful it is. Because we do that mistake of not performing but want all the prosperities, worldly as well as spiritual. ये नहीं होता. दैव ऐसा काम नहीं करते. ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते तान तथैव भजामि हम. Give the results. Now the second is very funny. Huh? What is that? Na ashubha phalam, ashubhena ashubham sa phalam sadhyate. By doing ashubha phal karma, we definitely get the ashubha phala only. Again, here we take the thing. Ki, I will do all the sins of Shubha, but that Ashubha phala of Dukkha and Naraka, oh Lord, you don't give me, you forgive me. एक बार दो बार करते होंगे, लगातार करेंगे क्या? होल वर्ल्ड रिलीजन ओनली वर्क्स ऑन दैट प्रिंसिपल. तुम पाप करते जाओ, फिर संडे संडे आ जाना, तुम्हारे पाप माफ करेंगे. अब सारे हिंदुओं को पाप करने में मजा आ रहा है, इसलिए वो लोग गेट कन्वर्टेड. All papis are getting converted into other religion. चल, और हिंदुइज्म का प्रक्षालन हो रहा है. How come the Daiva forgive us for papa karma? And will he run the show of the world? If that's the way, without doing punya, he is giving punya phala. And having done the papa, he is not giving the papa phala. Will this way the world be run? Common sense, here, let us say, we only have a company to run. You have employed people 20, 30. They are doing nothing and doing all negative. And you are not forgiving, you are not punishing them, nor removing them from the job. And required work भी नहीं कर रहे हो लोग, and you are going on giving salaries, incentives. ऐसा करते हैं क्या? हम ही नहीं करते हैं क्योंकि नहीं चलेगा फैक्ट्री, कंपनी. तो हाउ कैन होल वर्ल्ड चलेगा? दिस मिस्टेक वी डू. इसलिए दैवम नाम न किंचना. Don't ever become that way, bad, and give up the good on the name of Daivam. If the Daiva and Daiva Anugraha, all of them, are not taught properly to the listeners by the speakers, then they get misguided in this type of thing. कुछ भी पाप करो, पैसे इधर ब्लैक मनी कमाओ और भगवान के हुंडी में थोड़ा सा डाल दो, फिर ही विल माफ यू. दैट मीन्स भगवान को भी हमारे इस करप्शन में हम भागीदार बनाना चाह रहे. ये डबल पाप हो जाएगा ये. One by one, everybody is doing that. Therefore, the places of corruption are also fully clouded, and the places where Bhagavan is there is also fully crowded. भाई यहाँ करप्शन करके इसका माफी कराने के लिए उस लाइन में लग जाओ भगवान का. Like today's world, the bhogasthalas like that of hotels, eatables are millions increasing. In correspondent to it exactly, the number of hospitals also are growing. जितना भोग करे उतना बीमारियां, so many hospitals. In the same way, the fields of corruption more, newer and newer temples, and every temple during every festival लाखों लोग पाप माफ कराने के लिए. कोई पाप माफ कराने के लिए, कोई बिना कुछ किए उसका फल पाने के लिए. दैवम नाम न किंचन. And then how sensitive this thought that therefore from now onwards ashubha karma of any sort from any standpoint we will not do, and shubha karma we will not leave. Is not this slokas 10 times should be told to ourselves, and taking our own example silently that I suffered means some ashubha karma I have done, I have not succeeded means I have not done the shubha karma. So let me do the shubha karma, fully engaged in it. अशुभ के लिए समय भी नहीं रहना चाहिए. This is the lesson to be learned. Important now. Million rupees का value है कि नहीं एक एक श्लोक का. Every one of us deeply should be convinced about this and performing our life like that only. मजेदार टॉपिक है. नेक्स्ट. प्रत्यक्षमानमोत्सृज्य योनुमानमुपैर्यसौ सबुझाभ्याम इमौ सर्वौ इति प्रेक्ष्य बलायते. अब देखो, ये एग्जाम्पल इज सो सटल, सो फनी, difficult to understand, convey, but it's very interesting. There are two things. One is the helping hands with which our own hands, which are having capacity to perform Purushartha. When with our hands Purushartha is performed, all successes happen. But whereas there are snakes are there, either they frighten us, will not allow us to do the Purushartha, or they will bite us that we even die only. Two contrast things. अब हाथ है हमारे को दिए हुए, क्यों कहने को कर रहे, पुरुषार्थ करने को, और अपने ही हाथों को सर्प मानकर भागते रहना. मीन्स व्हाट? कंसिडरिंग डूइंग पुरुषार्थ इज डिफिकल्ट और मेरे से नहीं होगा करके पुरुषार्थ छोड़कर भागना. कहाँ भागोगे? इनटू एनी भोगशाला और इनटू एनी ऑफ द निद्राशाला. Hands are not serpents, Hands are the ones with which so many of works can be done, sadhanas can be done, things can be achieved. Same way, Purushartha is not like serpent that you give it up and run away. Performing of Purusharthas is the way for any heights to scale, any achievements to achieve. Narayana, both बढ़िया example. Now, till yesterday, we have come up to this. The last sloka of yesterday was this one. Ki Daivam samprerayati mam iti dagdadhiyam mukham adrushta shreshta drushtinam društva lakshmir nivartate. Iska complementation in the next sloka it will come. But here he says, Daivam samprerayati mam. Two ways. It is because of the Daivam that either I am not able to do or I am not able to succeed, or only when Daiva pushes me, something may happen through me. In this way, the one who is not taking initiative. Please remember, these chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 chapters ka. If you ask me to say in one sentence, what is the theme of all of that is initiative. To perform, obviously, your Purusharthas, depending on what लक्ष्य you want to achieve. पारमार्थिक लक्ष्य, उसके पुरुषार्थ विवेक वैराग्य. Worldly लक्ष्य, gain your abilities, talents, get qualified, jump into that particular field and achieve it. So, Daivam samparayati mam iti adrushta shreshta drushtinam. Thus, people who have the drushti, that adrushta is the shreshta. Adrushta means the unknown God, unknown past is shreshta, greater than my personal purushartha. The one, those who have drushti like this, seeing such people, seeing such dagdadhiyam mukham, the people whose dimag sad gaya, jal gaya, seeing the face of such people, društva lakshmi hi nivartate. The Lakshmi, the Dhanalakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Vidya Lakshmi, Jnana Lakshmi, Lakshmi Mata in all her rupa, she goes away, runs away from such fellow whose buddhi is dagdha. Therefore, what is the meaning of the buddhi getting burnt, becoming useless? Giving shrestata to the adrushta and saying that the क्या कहते हैं, दैवम संप्रेरयति, with these two excuses, who is not doing his own पुरुषार्थ in the present, his बुद्धि is दग्ध हो गया है, जल चुका है. And such face Mahalakshmi doesn't want to see. She just goes away. All facilities, conveniences are given for us to perform. According to performance, phala comes. Without performing, phala will not come. है कि नहीं? लाइक अच्छा एक कमरा दिया, पंखा लगा, बैठने को आसन है, हाथ में जपमाला दी, भगवान का मूर्ति सामने है. अब कौन करेगा जप? एवरीथिंग इज गिवन. अब जप कौन करेगा या ध्यान कौन करेगा? और कोई करेंगे उसमें क्या हमारे लिए? हो सकता है. In the same way, human body, mind, intellect given. A good parents are given. Then good schooling, colleging is over. No job. It is we have to search, get work in it. Worldly, spiritual, both में. The Vijay Lakshmi will not come if we lazy out on any extent, any reason. Full, perfect. That's it. No alternative should be searched for this. Now in today's shlokas also we'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 श्लोक है. 10, 11, 12. तो आज 5 या 6 करेंगे, बाकी कल देखेंगे. ओके, वन बाय वन. तस्मात् पुरुषयत्नेन विवेकं पूर्वमाश्रयेत् आत्मज्ञानमहार्थानि शास्त्राणि प्रविचारयेत्. In one shloka, complete spiritual purusharthas Bhagavan Vasishtha ji is putting in front of Rama, and through Rama in front of all of us. Tasmat, therefore, Purushayatnena, with all our Paurusha Prayatna. What is to be done? First, Viveka Purvam Ashrayet. We have to take the Ashraya of all these Viveka Adi sadhanas which we have heard in Vedanta hundreds of times in our study of all other Upanishads and Prakarana Granthas. Viveka Purvam Ashrayet. And that Viveka Purvam is the 4 sadhanas called as Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampada. The Sampada means Samyak Padyate, means with your own effort you achieve it, that is called Sampada. With your own effort you lose everything, that is called as Vipada. With our own stupidity we bring risk to ourselves, it is called as Apada. So Sampada is Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampada. 4 sadhanas. In that sadhana 1, sadhana 2. In the sadhana 3, there are 6. So total they become 9, 8. Then there is a 4th one. It's called as total मिलकर 9 है. ये 9 मिलाकर साधन चतुष्टय संपदा कहते हैं. वशिष्ठ जी सिंह पुरुष यत्नेन विवेकम पूर्वम आश्रयेत. Viveka means Viveka and the other 3 things. The 4 sadhanas are, remember throughout life, Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi, Shatka Sampatti, not Sadak Sampatti, Shatka Sampatti. Then the 4th is Mumukshutvam. These we have to deeply earn by Paurusham, our own Purusha Prayat. Viveka is Nitya Anitya Vastu Viveka. When it is done for sufficient period of time, we come to these 2 conclusions. One is Brahman alone is Nityam. Other than him, everything else is Anityam. Nitya Vastu Ekam Brahma Tad Vyatariktam Sarvam Anityam. Ayameva Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka. Spiritual Viveka. In the worldly Viveka, कौन सी सब्जी खरीदे, कौन से कपड़े खरीदे, किससे शादी करनी, कौन सा नौकरी करनी, कहाँ घर बसाना. These are all the लौकिक विवेकास. किसको दोस्त बनावे, है ना. These are all. कौन से मंदिर जाए घूमने, दर्शन. So ये वर्ल्डली विवेक. स्पिरिचुअल विवेक में what is नित्य, what is अनित्य. In that नित्य वस्तु एकम, that is ब्रह्म. तद व्यतिरिक्तम सर्वम अनित्यम. अयमेव नित्य अनित्य विस्तु विवेक. और ब्रह्म सत्यम जगन मिथ्येति एवं रूपो विनिश्चयः सोयम नित्यानित्य वस्तु विवेकः परिगण्यते. Second is vairagya. Vairagya means through all the upadhis from aham to the sharira. Aham, buddhi, mana, indriya, prana, sharira. With all the upadhis, all the bhogas that are possible of the vastus of this world and any other world. When we have disinterested towards them, that achievement is called vairagya. Second one. This follows the first one. When I know Brahman alone is Satya, everything is Mithya, then how can I have the desire for the Mithya? एवरीथिंग इज मिथ्या पता चला तब उसके लिए हम नहीं भागते हैं. सो बिना विवेक का वैराग्य नहीं आता. बिना वैराग्य का विवेक हैज नॉट गॉट कंप्लीटेड. यह अमुत्र अर्थ फल भोग विरागः यह स्वर्ग भोगेषु इच्छा राहित्यम तद्वैराग्यम जिहासाय दर्शन श्रवणादिभिः देहादि ब्रह्म पर्यन्ते अनित्ये भोग वस्तुनि. Yes, then Drushta Anushravika Vishay Vitrushna Vashikara Sajna Vairagyam. This is what. That also with Purusha Prayatna we have to reach. And as Vasanas are there, they come as Kamanas. At that time you have to do Viveka. If the Vasana ka Karana Kamanaya, if I fulfill in it, it becomes stronger. In this, I will become slave only to the world. And I'll have only Janma Marana. I'll not reach the Brahma Tattva. In this way, slowly, slowly, that Vairagya for one by things, we have to go on developing. And we can be so intelligent, we are expected to be. Which are the things towards which we have the Raga or Kamana? Select list करके एक एक को हमें पार करना है. Ensure करना है no more have attachment or expectation of indulgence in it. Like the youngsters. No more they will play with the toy cars or any of the marbles, which they used to play at the age of 5, 6, 7. But now at the age of 20, they have other things to play. Isn't it? When they reach to 40, 30, ये छोड़ेंगे दूसरा पकड़ेंगे. बड़े होते हैं तो और कुछ. तो टोटली सब हमको एग्जाम्पल है. इन दैट वे यह स्वर्ग भोगेशु इच्छा राहित्यम. दर्शन श्रवणादि देहादि ब्रह्म पर्यंते अनित्य भोग वस्तुनि. From this deha manusha or any deha up to Brahma Loka, whichever the yoni we get, whatever the bhoga vastus are presented, which are anitya, toward them jihasa, disinterestedness, like Nachiketa. ये है वैराग्य. हो गया. What Vashishtha ji said, Purushayatnena vivekam purvam ashrayat. With Purusha Prayatna, if you have understood what is it so far, first you have to get mastery of Viveka Adi. That we are explaining. Viveka Bataya, Vairagya Bataya. Now the next is Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti. 6 divine qualities. One is Shama, mind in our control. Now if I explain it, 1 hour again. Dama, control of all the Indriyas. Uparama, natural withdrawal from the world. Titiksha, any type of difficulties come, enduring them without retaliation. Shraddha, full faith in Shastra and Guru Vakya and Paramatma. Samadhanam, as we saw in the morning, the 4th point in our discussion, in our introduction, common sense thought before Upanishadic class. All the time our buddhi should be only in Paramatatva. That is called as Samadhanam. So, Shama, Dhamma, Uparama, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhanam. ये 6 मिलकर समाधि षटक संपत्ति. And the 4th one now, after Viveka, after Vairagya, after Samadhi Shatka Sampatti, the 4th is Mumukshuta. Means what? Moktumicha Mumukshuta. I want to get rid of all limitations, bondages. And so simple. All limitation bondages happen because of the outer Rupanama, and that is because of our own upadhis, and that is because of avidya. तो अविद्या कार्य उपाधि तादात्म्य कार्य ऑफ रूप नाम स्लेवरी. This is called bandhana. From this bandhana, I want to get liberated. The desire is called mumukshuta. This is called sadhana chatushtaya sampada. Yeah, we have to with purusha prayatna gain. Then go to the guru. When you go to the guru, he will test us whether we are fully equipped with all these or not. If not, he will give us more trainings to ensure that we are pakka in these four. Then he gives a chance and we get a chance. Then that is what is to be done in the second line told. What is to be done after that? Earning out this sadhana sampada and going to the guru. Second is what? Atma jnana maha arthani shastrani pravicharayetu. देखो आत्मज्ञान महाअर्थानि those shastras in which the theme is only atmajnana. Atmajnana is the maha-artha. Therefore, atmajnana rupi maha-artha having shastras only. There are on the name of shastras, so many things are given. But our job as per Vaashishtha is maha-artha is atmajnana and that maha-artha atmajnana teaching shastras only. What we have to do? Pravicharayet. That pravicharayat में तीन stages. One, we go and listen from the guru. Second, we study. Third, we do the manana chintana on that. So that the atma jnana avashyakata need and the technique, all of that are thoroughly understood by us. And next, that atma pursuit we do with outer inner sadhanas and reach to it in our own hridaya. If you, with this background, look into all Upanishads we studied, is not in every Upanishad, whether it is Mandukya Upanishad, took us away from the anatma of Vishwatayesa Prajna and has it not guided us how to reach to Turiya? Karika Kara has helped us with the other three prakaranas, Vaitatya, Advaita and Alata Shanti. Now, is not in Taittiriya Upanishad. Bhagavan, through the Panchakosha Viveka, has he not taken us away from the Panchakoshas? Has it not in the Aitareya Upanishad? From the outer Upadhi, from the Chittavritti Sankalpa, were we not taken beyond Prajnanam Brahma level tak? In the Mundaka Upanishad, having told us Aparavidya first, then we were taught Paravidya exhaustively, and by giving the example of two birds, etc., were we not guided for the Paramatma? Every Upanishad, if you see, we'll be studying Shvetashvatara in 2-3 days' time. We are doing introduction. So, this is the meaning of Atmajnana Maharthani Shastrani. Only Pravicharayat. थक गए तो थोड़ा सो जाए, थोड़ा उपासना करें, भगवान से प्रार्थना करें कि आत्मज्ञान शास्त्र सुनना, पढ़ना, समझना, साधना करना, कैपेसिटी फॉर इट, ओ लॉर्ड ब्लेस मी विद. Only do this, or ज़्यादा tired, sleep for some time, but don't go into any other study. Otherwise, we'll be tempted by those things that are told. Krishna, Vasudeva. So, what is the Purusha Prayatna to be done? From here, Vasishtha is telling us Pashtarupena. 3 steps are: 1. Sadhana Chaturya Sampada gaining. 2. Going to the Guru. 3. Under guidance of Guru. Atmajnana Shastra, Shravana, Adhyayana, Manana Chintana, Sadhana, Atmanubhuti. सारा ऐड कर लो, क्यों मिस करना है? दिस इज व्हाट द होल पुरुषार्थ व्हिच वी हैव टू डू. इस पे हमको फिर कन्विक्शन आना है, एंड वी हैव टू बिकम दैट पर्सन लाइक ए चाइल्ड in his 7th, 8th class. He's just going to school, coming, writing those exams of monthly, semester, जो भी होते. But once he crosses +2, when he takes up medicine and joins medical college, he's not his next 10, 12 years only studying medicine. Will he study engineering after that? Will he study any of the tech computers, any political science? नहीं करेगा वो. And in the 11, 12 years, he becomes the doctor. Throughout life, he will be in that profession. In the same way, we study the Moksha Shastra, Atma Shastra, understand them, live life to experience the Atman only. Once that is done, subsequently we talk about that only to the praja because that's the only mukti giving thing. What about others? That's not our job. But others are telling we are not concerned. Our job is Swayam Atma Shastra Adhyana Anubhuti, Atma Anubhuti, same thing. That way, Purushartha we have to do. Now, wonderful, huh? भगवान हैविंग इंस्पायर्ड अस इन टोटल स्पिरिचुअलिटी क्या करे एक श्लोक में ही कंटिन्यूस चित्ते चिंतयताम अर्थम यथा शास्त्रम निजे हितैहि असंसादयताम एव मूढ़ानाम दिग्दुरीप्सितम है ना वेरी गुड श्लोक ही सेज चिंते चिंतयताम अर्थम in the chitta there is the chintana for the artha. Artha means some goal, something you want to achieve. It can be dharmartha, it can be kama moksha, or it is artha kama or dharma moksha. Chitta में उसका चिंतन है कि I have to gain this or that. Point one. Point two. But yatha shastram, as per the shastra, nijahi hidahi, by one's own self effort, asamsadhayatam, the one who is not doing the effort and good, getting the some sadhana is very well success in that artha which he was thinking in his chitta. For such mudha, ipsitam dikka, duripsitam, dikkar to that foolish fellows and their minds sankalpas for that artha. उनके चित्त में जो अर्थ का संकल्प है उसके लिए भी और उस व्यक्ति के लिए भी धिक्कार है जो मन में तो संकल्प रखा बट अकॉर्डिंग टू शास्त्र ही इज नॉट डूइंग इज पुरुषार्थ therefore not achieving that. Sridhar Puja Gurudev is always saying how many talents we have in our heart or in our personality or how many goals we have set in our life. That's not important. Important is among them how many we have achieved. Goals. Talents की बात है how many of those talents we have utilized. Isn't it? Every one of us are given talents. All of it, imagine, conceive the goals. Any fool can do so. But then, have you done the due Purushartha till we reach it? That is what matters or counts. उस बंदे का ईप्सा को धिक्कार है मीन्स अर्थ चिंतन जो हुआ मन में ना आई वांट टू अचीव दिस आर दैट उसका धिक्कार फाई अपॉन इट एज वेल एज ऑफ दैट पर्सन फाई अपॉन बिकॉज ही इज नॉट पुटिंग एफर्ट्स टू रीच सो चित्ते अर्थम चिंतयता चित्त में तो चिंतन हो रहा है कि ये चाहिए वो चाहिए अर्थ मीन्स धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध पुरुषार्थ दट यथाशास्त्रम निज ईत ही असंसाधयता यथाशास्त्र अकॉर्डिंग टू शास्त्र निज ईहिता by one's own efforts asamya not putting the effort therefore not achieved asamsadhayatam of that people ipsitam their minds that conception of the idea and their life both are dhikkar only and they are mudha they are deluded fools. That is why youth have to be trained in this. Have goals in the mind, positive, healthy. Keep on realizing them by your पर्सनल एफर्ट्स बच्चों को ऐसे सिखाना है बचपन से भी लक्ष्य लगाओ उसका छेदन भेदन करो या सक्सेस हो जाओ उसमें सक्सीड हो जाओ कंटिन्यूअसली दैट्स अ वंडरफुल वे ऑफ ब्रिंगिंग अप द चिल्ड्रन देयर आर सम चिल्ड्रन वी ऑब्जर्व देम गुड लक्ष्य वर्क फॉर इट कीप ऑन बैक मुड़कर देख उनके जीवन में हजारों कामयाबियां some other fellows are there lazy lethargy depending even for livelihood survival on somebody age is crossed to such a big level 80 90 60 हो गए तो ये वाला इसमें उपदेश है ओके नाउ ही कंटिन्यूस पौरुषम च नवानंतम नयत्नमभिवांछते नयत्नेनापि महता प्राप्यते रत्नमश्मतः सो Paurusham cha navanantam means what? Don't think the Paurusha can be done permanently also. because the avakasha, the opportunities may go away, our abilities also may be lost as the age grows. Therefore, be aware of the end of them. Before the ending of them only, make use of them and get the best thing. This is the first thought that's conveyed in it. देयर इज एन एंड टू दिस पुरुषार्थ सामर्थ्य. जब बहुत पीक में है तभी जाकर यूज करना. इवन घटता भी रहता है, जितना है उतना यूज करो. दिस वन सेंटेंस. पौरुषम च नवा अनंतम, देन न यत्नम अभिवांछते, means what? Keep on doing the yatna as much the paurusha capacity is there. Second is what? Even the yatna is put, but if it is not according to shastra, the result will not come. Example is पत्थर को तुम कितना भी घिसो घिसो, will it become the diamond? See, अश्मतः रत्नम न प्राप्यते महता अपि व्यत्नेन. यत्नेन अपि महता. So much effort you are doing, so much to get a jewel or diamond out of this stone. Here effort is going on, but the stone cannot become the ratna. What is the example? Why the example is given? प्रयत्न तो कर रहे हैं हम, बिकॉज कहा पुरुषार्थ करना, बट नॉट अकॉर्डिंग टू शास्त्र. Isn't it? If you don't do according to Shastra, all efforts are like trying to bring out a diamond out of the stone. Means वो सारा व्यर्थ हो जाएगा. So three things. और उसे प्रयत्न करना है, उसका अंत होने से पहले करना है, और उसको शास्त्र के अनुसार करना है. Then you get the Ratnam. The Jnana Ratnam, the Moksha Ratnam this side. And in the worldly, any of the goal you conceive, you can achieve it too. Now one more shloka we see. Yatha ghata parimitah, yatha parimitah padah, niyatah parimanastah, purushartah tathaiva cha. So, yatha ghata parimitah. Pot, useful but limited. Yatha patah parimita, cloth, useful but also limited. Same way, niyatah parimanastah purushartah. The purushartha capacity also is not infinite. It has got niyata parinama. Keep that in mind and use it. Purushartha samarthya. Human life itself is not eternal. In that, the full of energy of the body, etc., senses is not eternal. Once one age comes, senility comes to us. No, this all he'll explain in the 28-29 shlokas. Therefore, Purushartha karna, kab se shuru karna, he will tell us. Abalyam, from the childhood only. See, while inspiring us in main things, whatever the limitations that are there, he is teaching us that also. That is a completeness of a great Guru. Like he in the beginning taught about Purushartha. Then has he not told about the Praktana Purushartha becomes an obstacle to it. Therefore, your Adyatana Purushartha should be so strong that it should defeat the Praktana. बताए कि नहीं? Same way, your Adyatana Purushartha has a competition on the Parapurushartha also. Anyadiya Purushartha. In the there also, Asmadiya Purushartha has to be so strong that Anyadiya Purushartha is defeated. क्योंकि इट्स लाइक मैं चल रहा हूँ, उससे नहीं होता. बाकी रोड है, टेम्परेचर है, वेदर है, इतने सारे चीज़ें अफेक्ट करते हैं मुझे. आई एम नॉट ऑल अलोन हियर. सो फ्रॉम एनीवेयर पास्ट और कंटेम्पररी वर्ल्ड, द ट्रबल्स विल कम, है ना, टू obstruct our पुरुषार्थ प्रयत्न. बट डोंट गिव अप. बताया कि नहीं हमको. अब यहाँ भी वही कह रहे हैं, पुरुषार्थ तो करोगे तुम अकॉर्डिंग टू शास्त्र, बट एक और बात मन में रखो कि दिस पुरुषार्थ शक्ति इज नॉट अनंत, इट इज परिमित. जस्ट लाइक द घड़ा, घड़े का परिमिति. द परिमिति ऑफ द घड़ा इज व्हाट? कि इट कैन ब्रिंग ओनली 10 लीटर ऑफ वाटर, नॉट 20. इसका साइज उतना ही है, परिमिति. सो टू इट विल बी रनिंग देयर फॉर 5-10 years ओनली, इसके बाद तो टूट जाएगा. सो टू पटा कपड़ा, कपड़ा ही एक जोड़े के लिए आएगा बस, और वो भी हमेशा नहीं रहता. 10 साल का तो भी फट जाएगा. सो दैट इज परिमिति. In the same way, Sharira, Prana, Indriya, Mana, they don't have the infinite power. Second, their power also is not continuous. Therefore, make hay while sun shines. The quotation is there na in English. Make hay while sun shines, ऐसा कुछ कहते. इन और तेलुगु में जब दिया चल रहा है तभी पूरा घर संवार लो. थोड़ा ही आइल है, दिया बुझ जाए उससे पहले शाम को जो जो चीज़ धोना है करना है सब अपने अपनी जगह पे रख दो बस. जब दिया बुझता है then you can't set your house. In the same way, make hay while sun shines is equal to when the Purushartha abilities are in full swing, let us use them. And isn't it wrong what is said by Vaashishtha ji? महायोगीज अलग है, वो देह मन बुद्धि व्यक्तित्व इंडिविजुअलिटी दे ट्रांसेंडेड, दे आर आइडेंटिफाइड द समष्टि एंड सूक्ष्म, therefore their powers abilities are always, you want to reach to that or in achieving our own goals, our capacities are not all the time there. एग्जाम्पल अब 95 ईयर्स एज हो गया, अब बताओ कोई भी धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष एनी ऑफ द पुरुषार्थ कैन समबडी डू? वेरी रेयर सम विल बी देयर महायोगी, बाकी सब तो ना बॉडी कोऑपरेट करेगा ना मन इंद्रिया कोऑपरेट करेंगे. So therefore we have to be doing all this at right time. In this way he says few more shlokas are there. सदसत् शास्त्र सत्संग सदाचारैर निजम फलम ददाति इति अयम स्वभावः अन्यथा नार्थ सिद्धि. So by going to the right guru, from him studying the right shastras and understanding and doing the right purushartha, the best results come. There's no proxy or alternative to it, and the opposite of it, not going to guru, not studying shastra, not knowing purushartha, not doing purushartha, has never given success anywhere. That is the next shloka from where we will do the study tomorrow. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. वंडरफुल फ्रेंड्स. अम्मा. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभात् तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय विष्णुप्रसाद दाशरथाग्निशीतल्लन्नमङ्गलगुरुदेव. बोल श्री सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेद व्यास ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोल भाई रामायण महाभारत भागवत पुरुष गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योगवास्ट पातंजलि योग दर्शन संहिता शिवपुराण स्कंद पुराण आदि समस्त श्रुति पुराण शास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक से उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. Friends, join in 5 minutes. Atmabodha will study in Hindi, followed by it Skanda Purana Parayanam. It will be preponed from today. After that, we will be doing तुलसी रामायण also पारायण. आज हमने डिसाइड कर लिया शनिवार है, अच्छा है, शुरू करें. 13 जुलाई का कितने दिन लेगा हमको पता नहीं है ना. 6 महीने लग सकते हैं या 4, आई डोंट नो कितने, 5000 या इतने सारे कुछ चौपाई या दोहे हैं. आई डोंट नो. 10 to 12 minutes only capacity to chant. चलता रहेगा. And while doing only we focus our mind to grasp the meaning. I will not explain it, only पारायण करें. Explain करूँगा then it will take more time. You may listen it from someone else, but we are doing it as an offering to Sri Rama at Ayodhya and all Rama Mandiras in Bharat Mata in the world. Every Rama Bhakta to be blessed by Rama for Bhukti and Mukti. That is our Sankalpa. So join please. Thank you. Yes, friends.